Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back and thank you all so much for being here. As usual, this morning we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Don't forget, if you want to access your favorite investment research tools on the go, to download the TipRanks mobile app. Links will be in the description down below. Now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are mixed this morning and fairly flat. The market is cautiously awaiting an announcement from Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell, where it's expected that he could raise interest rates by 75 basis points. Currently, Dow futures are down 0.09%, while S&P 500 futures are up 0.02% and NASDAQ futures up 0.15%. It looks like CVS, Walgreens, and Walmart will collectively pay about $13.8 billion to settle thousands of lawsuits against them in regards to the misuse of their opioid painkillers. These lawsuits were filed against the chains for downplaying the trafficking risks related to the sale of their opioids. The proposed compensation includes $5 billion to be paid by CVS over 10 years, $5.7 billion by Walgreens over 15 years, and $3.1 billion by Walmart, mostly upfront. This proposal comes on the heels of a $26 billion settlement made by Johnson & Johnson along with 3 other U.S. drug distributors over their roles in the opioid crisis. In other Walmart news, they're trying to ramp up the competition for Amazon as they offer a half-off special on their subscription service. They're offering their annual subscription for Walmart Plus at half off between November 1st and November 3rd. Those customers will also get extended early access to their Black Friday deals in addition to the full suite of normal benefits. This aggressive promotion comes as holiday shopping starts to ramp up. Analysts currently rate the Walmart stock a strong buy with an average upside of 8.4%. Shares of Rogers Corporation are plummeting in the pre-market, currently down 40% after Dupont announced that they'd be terminating their $5.2 billion acquisition of them. Dupont had agreed last November to acquire Rogers for $277 per share, but the deal had been dragging on for months as China completed an antitrust review. Some had speculated a potential price cut for the deal, but were not anticipating the deal to be completely terminated. Dupont is paying Rogers a termination fee of $162.5 million. The Dupont stock has an analyst rating of strong buy with an average upside of 19%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. In the after hours today, we'll be hearing from some big names including Roku, Qualcomm, Etsy, eBay, and Booking.com. In the after hours last night, we heard from Airbnb. Their stock is falling this morning despite beating analyst expectations as they had a lighter than expected future forecast. Their earnings per share came in at $1.79, which was 33 cents ahead of estimates, and revenue came in at $2.88 billion, which was up 28% year over year and $30 million ahead of analyst estimates. They said that their results may be unpredictable in the coming year given a number of variables confronting the travel industry. Analysts currently rate the stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 22%. We also heard from Advanced Micro Devices. They did see a year-over-year increase in revenue, but missed expectations for both revenue and earnings. Revenue of $5.57 billion was up 29% year-over-year, but $80 million shy of analyst estimates. Their earnings per share came in at 67 cents, but missed analyst expectations by 3 cents per share. Analysts currently rate their stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 58%. We heard from Energy Transfer. They did miss expectations, but increased their full-year profit guidance for the 3rd time this year. They reported earnings per share of 29 cents, which was 8 cents shy of expectations, and revenue of $22.94 billion, which missed expectations by $1.1 billion, but was up 37% year over year. They're forecasting adjusted earnings of $12.8 to $13 billion for the year, which is $1 billion higher at the upper end of the guidance range. Analysts currently rate the stock a strong buy with an average upside of 21%. Now, moving to the pre-market this morning, we heard from CVS Health. They not only beat analyst expectations, they increased their fiscal year guidance as well. They reported earnings per share of $2.09 when analysts were expecting just $2, and revenue came in at $81.2 billion, beating by over $4.4 billion and increasing 10% year over year. They raised their cash flow from operations guidance range to $13.5 to $14.5 billion, up from $12.5 to $13.5 billion previously. Analysts currently rate the CVS stock a strong buy with an average upside of nearly 29%. We heard from Yum Brands. Their stock is up slightly despite missing earnings estimates after they saw worldwide sales rise. They reported earnings per share of $1.09, which was 6 cents shy of analyst estimates, but worldwide system sales rose 5% in Q3, topping the estimates of a rise of 2.1%. Their core operating profit was also up 8% during the quarter. Analysts currently rate their stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 15%. And we heard from Humana, who did beat on earnings but missed on revenue. They reported earnings per share of $6.88, which was 60 cents ahead of analyst estimates. Their revenue of $22.75 billion was up 9% year over year, but missed expectations by $30 million. Analysts currently rate their stock a strong buy with a slight upside of 1.5%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by Chegg following their Q3 earnings report. Under the ticker CHGG, the stock is up nearly 18%. They're followed by Match Group under MTCH, up 14.5%, and Yum China Holdings under YUMC, up about 14%. Our biggest losers this morning are led by Rogers following Dupont terminating their acquisition. Trading under the ticker ROG, their stock is currently down 42%. They're followed by Zoom Info Technologies under ZI, down 21%, and Enovix under ENVX, down over 16%. So that is going to be everything for Wednesday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before the market opens. If you made it to the end of today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, say good morning in the comments down below, and make sure you download that TipRanks mobile app. Thank you all so much for the warm welcome back to my JT Wealth channel. I'm excited to see you over there as well. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you back here next time.